What's up, guys? There is a micro cap coin releasing today, a 30k market cap, which I love to discuss because this is the project that I'm most bullish about. And of course, I want to take a look at the crypto market as it's Monday. It's a new week. We got some new charts, the same charts, by the way, with new things on it. Let's take a look at that to see what happened in the crypto world the last week and how things are looking right now. I see something meh, I see something very bullish, I see a lot of interesting stuff. So let's take a look at that. Welcome to the FOMO Factory. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you won't miss out on anything, and like the video if you like the video. Now Bitcoin is sitting at $26.8 thousand, so nothing really happened when it comes to Bitcoin. We're slowly going down and it's not that bad. Basically we went all the way down to 15.5. we got our first leg up. We had some consolidation over here in around February. We had our second leg up and now we have another consolidation. But is it the same? Is it like, can we expect another leg up right now? Well, it could. Overall, it's quite interesting to see that we stayed here for like a month or so, maybe slightly longer. Now, at this point, we are here since, almost 3 months right now. So we managed to stay up here quite longer. It's going down very slowly. If you look at the weekly chart, you can see right here that we are making lower highs and lower lows. However, well, not really lower lows though, but we do make lower highs, but it's not that crazy yet. What's really important for me to see is that we hold this bull market support band for Bitcoin. If you use TradingView, you can just go to your indicators and you can fill in bull market. And here it pops up already, bull market support band. That's the 20 and the 21 weekly moving average, these red and green line. And that's usually supportive in the bull market and, resistance in a bear market. So far, you'll see right here as well that once we broke it, we found a perfect support here on the red line, to put it like that. Very simple. A week later, we found support here. And a couple of weeks back, we found support again. But we're still above it. And as long as we are up, the bull market support band will go up as well, right? So we are now slightly, like the bull market support band now comes in at 26.13. And last week, for example, it came in at 26. So it's slowly going up. And as long as Bitcoin holds it, I'm cool with it. Weekly stochastic RSI is resetting. And that's good. It's not really in that oversold territory or anything. It's slightly above it, but it is going to the downside. And on these longer time frames, it's usually quite a good entry if you want a dollar cost or want to trade it, that you buy it when it's oversold and sell it when it's overbought, for example. But timing still matters. Here it was oversold, but we were sitting at 30k, right? Here it was also oversold, but we were sitting at 19k. So it's still a big difference. So timing it is quite hard. But overall, it's a good indicator that whenever it's up, the chance that you have a good entry is slightly, lower. So that's Bitcoin. Want to see how that plays out. If we look at the daily chart, we do see that we are breaking some, we broke it a while back already, by the way, but we are still below the 50 and 100 weighted moving average. But that 200 weighted moving average is still not really in sight for now. That comes in at 25.5. Yeah, I won't be surprised if we get there though. I really don't. But yeah, I must say that if we want to get a good level of support, then around, where we are right now, give or take, is strong support for the last couple of months. As you can see right here, we bounced off every single time. So as long as we hold this 26.5, we're good. If we go below, then I think 25.5 is doable. So be prepared for that. Now, something else though, the S&P is really doing well. I just saw this and I was like, whoa, it's 4280. It's like really doing good. So, the macro overall is looking a little better, of course, but the S&P really shows. The S&P really shows. I mean, it was also in a bear market and we got a rejection. We broke out, had that retest. We fell under it very shortly, but we got back up. Now we're slowly going back up. Now, I must say, where we are right now looks like a very strong level of resistance to me. To be honest, we might make it to, well, 43.3, maybe 6, but that's kind of it, I think. So somewhere around this area, give or take. I think that this is a very hard level to break for us. If we do that's very bullish for Bitcoin, of course. Now, I had someone saying on the comments on a video back or so, he said like, yo, bro, check this out. The total 3 is breaking out right now. Altcoins are breaking out. And I looked at it and yeah and no, I don't know. Like I said before, altcoins are in this falling wedge right here since the bear market started. Bitcoin managed to break out in January. Altcoins did not do that yet. However, we now have a weekly close above it. That's very bullish, for sure. The only thing is that we also saw something like that in April, where we had our first weekly close above it. A week later, we fell below it though, and we went a lot lower. Now we are, you know, so far it's the same, right? We went above it slightly, and it could still happen that we go below it, right? It could happen. Now, in my opinion, I don't know. It's getting exciting because I must say, going below this right now is going a lot lower, of course, and that can happen definitely. But I don't know, because the weekly stochastic RSI is also resetting, and it's quite turning up right now already, right? Usually when you go down, like I said, you can still come down further, right? And then it goes flat. Where it goes flat, we can still come down. However, at the moment that it's starting to turn up, you'll see that the chart is also going up, and it's already starting to turn up right here. So might it be that we now finally break out, maybe get that retest somewhere right here and then go up? Well, this would be my entry, definitely. And I'm not saying like I'm going all in, but as a first DCA where I throw in like maybe 20% of my money, yeah, why not? Because I said before, like, yo, I think the chance is very high that we do this, right? And don't get me wrong, I still think that that is a possibility. And in that case, that's where the real money is to be made, of course, right? That's a way lower low for altcoins. We will get fucking wrecked in the meantime. But if you are prepared for that and you can buy right there, then yeah, in the longer term, for the next bull market, man, you will make 3 times as much money as usual. I have to pause it real quick. You hear it. Sorry for the lagging, got a call. It was margin, my shorts all liquidated. No, it's okay. So, but anyway, I still think that we can go down on the total 3. If not, then buy the retest. Like I said, I mean, people were also buying here, for example. Yeah, in the same case, we do get a rejection and then you are in loss. If you buy the retest, we can still break to the downside, but then at least this level is support and not resistance. So the chance that you will lose money is way lower, of course. Therefore, no rush, just buy retests. And then there's always the hypothetical question, like, what if it never retests? We'll see by then. I mean, usually it does. Bitcoin did, and there will always be red days in crypto. Let's buy these red days, and let's not focus too much on the FOMO that it might cause. That won't make us make any good decisions. I want to talk really quick about an altcoin that's coming out. And that's, of course, if you follow the channel, the altcoin that I have created. What do you meme? And what do you meme is, it sounds like a meme coin. It has a huge utility, right? I mean, we want the hype of a meme coin. That's why we call it, what do you meme, right? But overall, the question is, no utility? What do you meme? You know, no doc steam, what do you meme? We do have that. And that's what we are focusing on, right? So we're not gonna do all these hypey little things that meme coins do, like getting all these fake YouTubers to talk about us that have no impact whatsoever. We want to do it very directly and effective, of course. So we are going to launch on PancakeSwap today, 14 PM UTC. So definitely be there. We start with a 30K market cap, so it's very, very, very low cap. Now we got our audit by solid proof, and that's next view when I'm clicking on, by the way. We got our audit by solid proof, and that's not for you like, oh, it's safe. It shows like it's perfect, right? It shows that the contract is like waterproof, that there are no faults or whatever in the contracts or whatsoever. What's there to say about this? What's really interesting? Well, it's basically, check out the white paper, read about our utility. We will adjust this, make it way more expanded, clear, make videos about it as well on the What Do You Meme YouTube channel. We have our YouTube right here. We're not really doing anything with it yet because we're now preparing, right? We have one video where we explain it, but the utility is for the people that don't know. We will join launchpads like Seedify, like Engine Starter, Pulse Finance, whatever it might be. And these launchpads will make us a lot of money because that's what launchpads do, especially in a bull market. And now in the bear market, we can definitely prepare for that by buying into these cheap coins, right? Engine Starter went quite high this last rally that it had. But overall, if you look at the price, it went from here to here 10 times as low. Seedify, for example, is now sitting dirt cheap at, where do we have Seedify? 89 cents. Like Seedify took a big hit, right? Now it's good to dollar cost into these launchpads. And we do that by taxes. We have a small buy and sell tax, 5 and 8%. These taxes, we will use them to fill up the launchpad wallet, get these tokens, get a good tier so we can collectively join these launchpads, because buying them individually is just very expensive. That's just what it is. And that's our utility. So we will make money with these launchpads. These profits will go back into the launchpad wallet. And then we're gonna expand to more launchpads, buy back the tokens, burn back the What Do You Meme tokens to make that token actually deflationary and make it worth a lot more. But what we're also going to do is we're working on a staking the app for What Do You Meme, where you can stake and lock your tokens. And the higher your holding rank is, the higher your share is of what you get. So let me put it like this. Let's say we now invest in launchpads and we make money with these IDOs. For example, I'm gonna show you this, whatever. I'm doing this personally as well with Seedify, right? This is just Seedify, what you see right here. I have currently, here we go, $80,000 that I'm getting vested from the last couple of projects that I invested in, right? You see invested in BUSD, that's overall total, right? But a lot of them is already vested. You'll see 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. So this is only from the last couple of launches that I'm still getting vested, right? So you do make a lot of money with this. And that's just Seedify. We have Engine Stock. We have a lot, right? So let's say we make $100,000. Will be way more, of course. But let's say we make 100K and we're going to divide that, right? We're going to take a look at, okay, how high is your rank? So let's say there are 1,000 holders of the What Do You Meme token, right? People that stake the token. How high is your rank? Are you rank 1? Are you the biggest holder? You get the biggest share. Are you between rank, for example, 25 and 50? You get a certain share. Are you between the top holders 50 and 100? You get a slightly lower share. Well, that's what we're going to do. And Let's take a look, like how long are you holding it? So that's the utility that we have, the details. I know a lot of people, they feel like, okay, and how are you going to divide it? And how are you going to read it? Is it automatically? Do you have to stake it? Do you have to lock it? How much are you? Like, these things will be rolled out very soon. Luckily for us, now there is no, of course, you want to know how it works. Therefore, we're going to roll that out very soon. But when it comes to the use case itself, there's no rush with it, because we first have to dollar cost into these projects, get these allocations, participate, you know, make that money. And especially in the bull run, it's rewarding. If you go to the website, whatdoyoumeancrypto.com, you have the white paper right here, and we have it right here as well. In the bull market, it will give you insane returns, right? Source crypto rank, it leads you to crypto rank, and here you can see, for example, CDFI, and you'll see just by the all-time high ROI. If you click that, you'll see the ROI on the average all-time high ROI, right? So Blocktopia did a 700x. This one did 200x almost. Cryo 170x. All at the end of 2021, at the top of the bull run, right? And therefore our timing is so perfect right now, because now we can allocate it. Like, because here CDFI was also $18 per coin, right? It's now 90 cents, 20 times as cheap. So we can now get these cheap tokens, and we still can get these returns whenever the bull market happens. And whenever the bull market happens, the CDFI price will be way higher, all these launch pads. So the timing is perfect. Therefore, people say good projects are being built in the bear market, right? We cannot build this in the bull market. Where the fuck do you get the funds from to get into this, right? Now we can. So that's what I'm so super excited about. And therefore you want to join What Do You Meme? Therefore you want to be one of the top holders, get the biggest bag. Of course, take your profits if you make some good profits on the coin itself. But then again, the real money is to be made with this. And nevertheless, our goal is to get to $1. Like, it's not the end goal. It's not something that I say like, we are going to $1. I don't know. I don't control the price, of course. That's what you do by buying and not selling. However, once I have a goal in mind, right? And $1, yeah, it's this is 10x, this is 100x, this is 1000x. It's 1000x from where we are right now. Is it hard? Is it a challenge? Yeah, fuck yeah. Is it impossible? Of course not. Of course not. We start with a 30K market cap. We have a nice utility. We have an awesome community. I'm not letting go of this project ever, right? So why not? Plus, like I said, we will use also these funds to buy back and burn these tokens, right? So, you know, we're gonna list at 0.00133. If it goes to 0.008, for example, you make 5, 6, 7x. Well, yeah, if you want to take your profits, be my guest, of course, right? Who am I to say that you should not take your profits in a bear market if you make such money? Definitely. Try to look at the bigger picture, though. That's what I would say. So today, we will add the liquidity that will set off the launch for the project. If you are in our Telegram, I would say keep your eyes on it. Let me pop up our Telegram right here. Here we go. Keep your eyes on the Telegram. If you are not in the What Do You Meme Telegram, definitely be there. This is where you will get all the information. We will mute the chat slightly before the lunch and slightly after the lunch, so we don't have any scammers coming out with fake contracts. That's where why people mute that kind of stuff, right? It's not that we don't want to hear your feedback or anything, but we don't want you to get scammed. And it already happened during the private sale with somebody. Just because these scammers are, they are there. They are quick, man. That's not what you want. Key information already. Everything you need to know will be in a pinned message, but key info will be on the Binance Smart Chain. We will pair the coin with BUSD. Right, you can still buy it with BNB or USDT, but the initial pair will be BUSD. Like I said, there is a buy tax of 5%. So if you want to buy it, set your slippage at 6, maybe 7, something like that, or round up the amount of tokens that you want to buy. So if you want to buy like 1 million, don't buy 965,000, buy 1 million or 900,000, but round it up. Contract address will be given out right here, of course. The private sale investors will get their tokens airdropped 50 minutes after lunch. So 14:15 p.m., 14:15 p.m. The public sale, pink sale investors, they can claim their tokens on the pink sale page at the same time, 14:15 p.m. We will also put that in the message, and we will host, of course, have to hype it up a little bit, a biggest buy competition. So that will last for a week. The biggest buyer in that week will get 2 BNB for free. So that's free $600 right there. I mean, if you buy it anyway, might get some nice returns out of it. We will do another Glean contest for it, so we get the Twitter going a little bit. We will host a community AMA very soon where people have questions about the utility, about whatever, where we can answer them live on YouTube. That's what we're gonna do. And the bigger marketing will start, of course, after the launch. But a lot of people, I saw some people say like, there's not a big hype yet and you want to pump it and hype it. No, we choose to not do that now because that will make it too meme-ish. And the problem with that is that, yes, we want the hype in our community like it is a meme coin, but we also be like, it's in the name. What do you meme? What meme, right? It is not a meme coin, right? It's like, of course, meme is in the name. We have a animal right here, so everything says meme coin. But our main focus is the utility, right? And we do not want to start off with a big fucking red candle because we first are very much focused on a big green candle. That's not what we want. We don't want to make this a pump and dump. We don't want to get investors in that think that they can make a 50x out of it on launch and then leave the project, whatever. No, we want to make it sustainable. I'm not saying there's no money to be made if you feel like, yeah, I'm going to join this. I mean, 30K market cap, I can make some gains out of it. You're welcome to join, bro, of course. But that's not what we're going to focus on, and that's not our direction, right? So our marketing, again, it will be effective and a straight approach, okay? And what do I mean by that? I'm on YouTube for a long time and I see a lot of projects fail because they have a little marketing funds. They pay YouTubers that are not legit. YouTubers can be scammers as well. They buying views, they buying subscribers, whatever, to make it look like they have an influence. So they get paid by these projects. Yeah, and then it turns out that it has no impact because guess what? These viewers are not real. They throw the money away and then the project has no more funds and it dies. That's not what we're gonna do. I'm happy to know that that doesn't work. So all the things that we are going to do, we make sure that we get the most out of that. So join our Telegram group. There is a Linktree link down below where you have the website, Telegram. We are on Instagram, by the way. Someone from the community hosts our Instagram. And we are working. By the way, little spoiler, like I said, I don't want to make a big roadmap because, right, promises and I read a surprise. We are working on getting listed on a cross-chain DEX as well. And that's a DEX where you can buy what do you meme directly with Ethereum, for example, as well. So if you're on the Ethereum chain and you still feel like I want to buy what do you meme tokens, it's also possible. More info will be following about that as well, of course. That's for now all you need to know. The launch is where you want to be. Share it on Twitter. Get it out there. Of course, we want the exposure. So make sure that people know about it. Let's make it a good, nice, healthy launch. Let's do this together. The people that are already here, people, bless you, but also you can feel blessed because my plans for this project are big. My hope, my belief in this project is big, and I really appreciate you for sharing the same beliefs as I do. I really appreciate that. So be in the project. Let's get this out there together, guys. I want to wrap it up right here. For now, for now. Like the video if you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications, and be in our groups, man. Talk to us.